Hi, it's Nettie here from Classy Creative Cards in Melbourne, Australia. I'm an independent stamping demonstrator. That's what I am here. I have a, if you want to contact me, I don't have a blog because I'm not real bright. I try hard, but I can't do it. My group is Nettie's card making classes on Facebook using Stamping Up. So, and I haven't put that there, but like card making with Nettie on Facebook is where you go and then you can private message me there or just say hello or whatever. So, because I've switched to YouTube for all my lives, but I still do them on, they still do them to Facebook at the same time, but they just get wiped out faster. So this is a random weird card I wasn't going to do anymore. And then I saw this DSP while I was cleaning up my stuff and I thought, oh, I love these wee birdies. So it's called Nests of Winter. And I would say there are stamps and dies that go with it, but we can't use them because you can't buy them anymore. But isn't it just stunning paper? Now, I would say, I don't know if I'm talking through my something else, but this, I would say it would be gone out of next catalogue because this was in 2 catalogues ago for Christmas, and then it stayed in the annual catalogue. So I would say this is going to go. So if you haven't got some and you like it, it's really cool. So I've used that, and I'll add my list of ingredients and measurements when I put this onto my YouTube and my Facebook channel, because I'm doing this as a recording because I have to go into hospital on Wednesday for just a quick operation, and I thought I'd be able to do Tuesday and Wednesday, but I can't, so forgive me. Catch me up later, make this card and post it on the page. That would be really good, or post it on Nettie's. Oh my goodness, I will bring it up for you here. Okay, that's my twins who are now much bigger than that now. So on Facebook, it's, oh, long way down. Am I in my demonstrator site, aren't I? So I have a demonstrator site. That's that. Annette Falconer Independent Demonstrator on Facebook, and that works the same. But if you just go into Nettie's, I'll go out of that. I'll switch that to Annette, and then I'll go to Nettie's card making class using Stamping Up. Now if you join on there with my other 195, even though you'll see the things there, you see all the stuff that's going on in Stamping Up, I tend to do it in here rather than my demonstrator page. I don't know, so I've got more followers here and at least they can see what they're doing. So hopefully that's okay. If you need any help, that's it. So we're going to make this, and it's so easy. Look at that. It's just cutting and carrying on. So let's get moving. Now, this is a new stamp that's in the Christmas catalogue. So this goes till the end of December, September to December, and that's traditional labels. Wasn't that Traditions of Christmas? No, it wasn't in that one. It's somewhere here. Anyway, you get the point. It's in that catalogue. It will probably end up going to traditional labels, Christmas greenery, traditional with traditional sparkling sequins. I'm using them as well. So that's them. So I bought this DSP and have done a lot of cards with it, and I bought the bling I know a lot of people getting onto Christmas now. You're probably running out of time if you haven't bought it. You've got a month. You can pay extra stamping, but I'm sure most people that are doing have got it. So I didn't buy a lot of stamps, as I've said. Oh, I like the Jolly one, the Jolly Santa one, but I've done it so many times. So I'm using the Merry Christmas and 'Tis the Season, because that's my favourite saying. 'Tis the season, it really is. And if you saw my show yesterday, you saw we had Christmas tree hanging night. So okay, so what we're doing is we've got, now I don't know, I don't know that would look as good if it was done that way. I thought about it. That's not the right size. I didn't cut. Did I cut not that back? Okay, so this white one. So here is my stamping, my cutting machine. So all the instructions will be on. So the card is real red. It's 5.5 by 8.25 and scored at 4.5. The DSP is, where is, come on DSP, jump out at me. It's 3 7/8 by 2.25, and this white piece that's going on the front, that's not much. There's a white card front. I just cleaned up the desk and I've obviously put it back over. It's only a stretch away. And that is the white cardstock for the inside greeting, you know, like inside is, I didn't write it down in there because I do it all the time. It's, oh yes I did, 3 7/8 by 5.25, so that's going inside here, okay. Now this little piece is 1.5 by 1.5. It's so small, isn't it? I probably have another scrap in there that was that small. But as you know, put them away. 1.5 by 1.5. That seems a bit small. It's 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 goose. Okay, let's see if I've got a piece in here. Here I have 1 3/4, so I'll do it there. 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. And we won't be keeping that scrap, will we? Alright, so that's so tiny, but that's what we start our centre with. Alright, so first of all, see, I thought of doing it with that and all the stuff around it. I can't ask you what you think, whether you think I should change it. No, I like the other side. You can't even tell me tomorrow to change it, because I might be able to watch a little bit, but I'm afraid I might be in the bathroom quite a bit tomorrow. So I've got to be at surgery early in the morning. Talking of that, oh my goodness, we've had a weekend and a half. Yes, we had our tree hanging, which was fun, but the day before, my son, he's got a little girl that's in preppy, and he was skating with her. He loved, when he was young, he used to skate all the time, go to the skate park, skate up the street, skate in the house. We even at one stage built a half pipe in our backyard for him. Our backyard in that old house, because we had the older 3 children then, the other 2 hadn't come. We had, what did we build in there? We had an old, had a whole clothesline that the kids, when we pulled the house down, or the back of the house down, we let the kids ride on it and swing on it and things that you wouldn't normally let them do, and then we pulled it down. So, okay, we've done this. Now we're going to put this on. And at one stage we put a basketball key in, because our older boys played rep and they were really good. So we put a half half key, and then we decided to put a half ramp at the end of the basketball key. And then when we put the upstairs on, we pulled all that out and we put, so that technically is halfway between on either side, so very technical, Anne. So yes, we did have lots of things we grew. Alright, so we're going to start, oh, I had some pretty peacock. I didn't add pretty peacock, so I'll put that on my list. I made some strips, just some strips like this out of pretty peacock. No, it's not, it's early espresso, my girl. Early espresso. Now, I think, for some reason, oh my goodness, we're doing, did I do 1/2 inches out of those? I didn't. So, I am totally correct because I put those on the inside and smallened that in. So we've got, with the early espresso, we're cutting 4 at 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch. Alright. Now we have got the gold at 1/2 inch, only because I wanted to make sure it really stuck instead of just sliding around because it's shiny. So we've got that. Got 4 of those. I'll put those over with all these other scraps. So we're going to build it up. Oh, I was going to say my green looked like it wasn't gold. Okay. So, because the gold is going to go on first, because we're going to put the espresso on the inside of it. Okay. So, right. So what I've done is I put that up to the top, really technical, down to here, and then get your snips and cut it diagonally to your DSP. Make sure it stays in the right spot, and that will be there. Okay, so we'll glue that. We won't glue it on the paper or we'll know all about it. Okay. So this is why I've done that big gold one first, and see how it sits nicely on there. Okay, and the next one. Now I got long sheets because I had some, but you might not need it. So if you want to, just make sure you got it right butted up against there, and do the same thing. So you can feel your DSP underneath. So just snip to there. This is a new bottle of glue. Now, if you find that you might have put a bit too much in one area, just turn your cap around and just your nib around and squish it onto the page better. Alright, so 2. Now that does look thick, don't panic. And I cut 4 of them, but you probably don't need all 4. And I used the leftover of the last slot to do inside. So it's nice. Anyway, so back to my story. So when we built that, we did the thing, and he used to do a lot of skating, and he would not compete. He would just go to the rink and skate, and he met up some really cool skaters and went off with them once touring and stuff like that. So anyway, took his kid to the park, and they were skating, and he did show me a photo of where they were skating, and he was obviously trying to teach her how to skate, because she can ride a motorbike because he rides it. She's only 6, but she can ride a motorbike because he does. So he likes to do a bit of everything. Fishing, hunting, army, that's his passion. But anyway, he's on the skateboard and he went up a ramp, but he thought he'd be really cool and go get the pipe. But as he went up, he went down and he tore his tendon off his patella. So Friday was really hard. He was in hospital. Now I'm going to put the brown in on top of that, so it cuts it down. Okay. So yep, he was in hospital, off in an ambulance that day. Then he had to sit around and wait. They transferred him to another hospital the next day and operated, putting it back on. He's not allowed to walk on his leg for 3 months, and not allowed to work for 12. So, he's in a pretty upset stage at the moment. You know, someone says, "Oh, well, he's old. He's 43." I said, well, it's not that old, but it's something you love doing. I mean, I used to do gymnastics, and when our kids were little, I'd go doing gymnastics around the backyard. So, you know, you just get on and do what you can. I haven't measured that one first, have I? I'm going to stand that up there. I'll just put it on. I'm right. And that. So yeah, he's still in hospital now. So he missed out on tree hanging last night. He was a bit upset because it's quite a tradition. And he won't be home. He hopes tomorrow, but he doesn't know. Okay, so we'll not chat so much there and make sure I do this one right. But yeah, it's hard when you hurt yourself, isn't it? Okay. I suppose you're all gearing up ready for Christmas. Inside. I'm just making sure I got it right. All your cards done. I put a post in my Nettie's Facebook about I've finished all my cards. I've got them all posted, hand delivered last night. I gave out a few, and I've got a few just within Australia, and I'm going to have lunch with a group of friends next week, so they'll go there. All right, now we're going to do the red. Okay, and that's going on there. So this is an easy card, isn't it? You can whip this up at home. You can put it in any of your Christmas paper you've got and just pick 3. I like the gold, but you don't have to put gold if you don't like the gold. If you're saving your gold, but sometimes you get down to the end of the run and that's all you've got left. Okay. And these red strips, I had just a piece after I'd had to cut extra out for a card, so I thought I'll just use them up. A lot of stuff goes in the bin. Right. Oh, I got a bit of glue on that. I will, there you go, wipe that bit off. Oh, my fingers are getting sticky. So I hope you're all gearing up because it is around the corner. Now, why do I look at that and think it's more? It's not. Right, it's my eyes. Right. So I hope some of you have better days than that on the weekend. I know my girlfriend, she was having her boy was coming back, and it was her birthday, so I thought that was, and then I forgot to ring because I was so busy with all our cooking and baking, and I made coconut rough. I made, not coconut rough, I made, what's the, coconut ice, and I made hokey pokey, and that to Australians is, I think, honeycomb. I think it is honeycomb. We call it, in New Zealand it's called hokey pokey. And it's, you boil up the sugar and put some bicarb in it. And it's all how you hold your mouth when you curl it, because it gets hard really quick and bubbles. And then I made little tiny, about 2 inches, let me see, oh no, about 3-inch gingerbread men, little tiny ones for the kids. And they ate them and they blew bubbles, so Christmas is quite fun like that. Okay, so here we have, now that does, I felt, to be honest, it looked a bit ugly. You might find it too, you might think, oh my goodness, is that ugly or what? But wait a minute, let's fix it up. So, I do have some twine here. Let's put that on my list. Okay, and it's all, look at it. It's been pulled out and dibbled up for so long that I thought I've got to use it up and just try and get a couple of pieces like that. Okay, and with my tear and tape, I'm going to put just two or three under there, so I can grab the Expresso tape. And 3. Okay, and so I'm just spreading them around willy-nilly because they're going to come behind the birds, and I'm going to do the same with some early espresso. Oh, I've made that a bit big, haven't I? Let's take that out like that. Okay, and we're just going to put that around. It's like his nest, it's green and brown for his nest. Okay, so now we need some birdies. So I have used off this sheet, this one here. Alright, so, and I've used the one underneath on the inside because I could. Just getting that out. So we've got a little bit of cutting, so beware. Okay, so I've got the two bluebirds are sitting on there, so that's quite easy because I've actually cut that short. So I'm just going to go up there and cut him out for the envelope. And I've cut off, I've left a little bit of leaves, but I haven't put it all in because I don't think we need to. So we do have our little berries on here. But we're going to keep this last piece because I'll show you what we're going to do with it. I'm going to keep this piece here, put it aside and hold on to it. Okay, I'll put this off first because then you'll see what I'm going to do with the rest of it. Okay, I'll do this one. I'm going to keep this too. You'll see in a minute. Right, now with the front one, we have put him with, see that piece there? I've popped that down on the end, added it to it. I'm sure he didn't have that with him, or I've cut it off. I haven't. So in January the 4th is a new catalogue out, so the next 3 cards I'm going to do are going to be based on the new catalogue. I did one for that will go live, that went live for you guys. It was yesterday, and that was the new Petals one in the new catalogue. See this new catalogue? It comes out on January the 4th. So if you've shopped with me, send me a message and I will send you a catalogue. So that will be fun. So I did that one yesterday of the petals, so you'll see that it was quite cute actually. I really liked it. Was it the petals or the it was, where did I have the box for that? Oh. No. Yesterday I did the greenery, garden greenery. And so that is absolutely stunning. It's watashi. I feel like I'm at the Chinese shop. Not wasabi. How do you say that? Now on the back, what I do is put a little bit of cardstock just to get some scraps, and I'm just going to put some, put it into here. Okay, I'm just going to put some little harder bits in to just give it a bit of strength so it doesn't fall away. So see here, I'm doing that, and then I did a bit of fussy cutting, isn't it? I mean, I could lay it on the cardstock and card it out, but it just takes too much time, and I've got scraps and you might as well use them. So here I've got a long skinny one, and over there I've got a little bit of a fatter one. Okay, so I'm just going to glue all those down. Just give it a bit of strength so it doesn't, if it gets pushed around, it's okay. Oh, come on. It's just going to go there. Just in there. Got to hold your tongue when you do this, have it all correct. Alright. I'm just building it up so it has something to sit on it, that it's not all floppy. It looks a bit tardier. Now where's my dimensionals? Okay, so I'm going to pop them, a few of them on. Okay. A nice big one in the middle there because we can. This one can take one as well. And then there's a couple of little spots that we need to use our minis. I keep these a little bit separate because I don't use them a lot because they're so tiny and fiddly for me. Got a big, oh, here we go. So I'm just going to get a little one. Oh, I've got 2 there. Alright, and down on his tail. I'm going to put another one there. I don't want it to sink. You know what I mean. Alright, oh, got to get some there. So there's some new product coming in that's really pretty. I'm not a real flowery, but I brought the flagrant oh gosh, if I learn a name I'll tell you. What are they called? I brought this one, flagrant layers, and I've done that, and I've done the one with the I did the wasabi one, washi tape one yesterday, so you can have a look at that. But remember, I aren't live. I am alive, but because I've got the surgery, I can't trust that I could sit at my table for an hour. It might not be very comfortable for me. Or you. If I keep running off to the bathroom. Ooh. Don't do that. Okay. Now, I'm going to set him up in the middle of all his string. There you go, so he has all his string around him like it's in his nest. And we're just going to, because this was left over here, pick up. I'm just going to quickly cut that out, those nice little leaves. And I think this is quite fun. You can put something on TV and sit there and cut out. You love it. I mean, you can, if you do have this sweet that goes with this, you can use your dies to cut out. And now I added that one just up in here there, just to give it a little bit more height, and some nice cherries. Okay. Hold that down, and there you are. Look at that. Okay, so our inside is just, where's our sheet of white cardstock sitting here? Oh, we've got two of them. We're in the luck, aren't we? So there was a little bit of gold left, so I am going to just run a line across there, get that glue out. And I'm just looking at the little squares, 2, 2. I normally can, now that I've been doing it for 5 years, I can count it, but these mats are pretty handy, I can tell you, these glass mats. Although with my bracelet on, it tinkles away, so I got a message down under my computer saying take off your bracelet. Right, so which card am I up to? Come on. Oh my goodness, I've put the bird on upside down. Hold on. There you go. That was a good save, wasn't it? And I want a bit more string. There's not enough hanging out. Just going to put that a bit over there. Wow, that was a good save. Some there and some down there. Right. Wow, that was very lucky. Just make sure it's opening the right way. You would have all laughed at me when I went to open it and it's wrong. Alright, should have checked on that a bit quicker. Now I'm going to glue that in, and then I'm just going to cut a little bit of those leftover rubbish and put it on the bottom. See in here, all I did was grab some extra leaves and put them on. So I've got to get some more. Where's some nice leaves in here? Oh, look at those ones. Don't they look good? Oh, that's off the end of the bush. Basically, that was off. I'm just getting around here. Don't want to get that other bird. Oh no, it's only half of the bird. Alright, so maybe I won't put all of that. That's better. So I hope you've all got what you want sorted for Christmas. All your nice holiday stuff and everything. Trees out now. We notice around Melbourne that everyone's putting their trees up a little bit early. Like we put ours up last week. I mean, it's now the 1st of December, so it's all right. But only because of the Christmas party we do that. So now I'm just going to put this in here. I'm just going to put that out a bit because I'm going to add this little other leaf from here. Yeah, so don't forget, keep looking at Last Chance because there's always things going on sale there. And it'll, particularly at the end of each catalogue, they'll put out more things. Alright, how's that? You could do a few more baubles underneath. How many did I do? I got carried away. There you go. I don't know how much I need of that, so I'm just going to take it to there. Yeah, so have a look at Last Chance and look at what the new stuff is and what's going out. So, okay, we're nearly there, guys. That looks alright, doesn't it? Well, I hope it does. Okay, so with our envelope, right down the bottom of the drawer here, now I have just put him down here. Alright, so I'm only going to glue to the branch. Don't have to make these harder because it's staying on. So I've glued just to there, and now I'm going to cut off that and that and give that another little drop. And we have another envelope, and here we have the tiniest little bit, I'll take a bit of that off, of leaf to go right under here. Alright, oh I just took it away. That didn't work out very well, did it? I'll try another piece. Here we go. And the sticky will still be there. So I'll just get my finger out of the road there. Alright, so all the cutting's done, guys. All the cutting. All the tape. Now we've just got to do our tag, which is 'Tis the Season. And we've got Merry Christmas. Now, I did Merry Christmas in Early Expresso because of the front. See how it's got Early Expresso there. It's got, this is gold embossing, which looks like, not gold, bronze. I'll have a look at the pack when we get there. But I'm doing this in this. This is a sexy stamp. It's so skinny. You know, I always lay my card down and do it a bit to the side, and look at that. Isn't it? Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that's that bit done, and we've only got one thing to do, my folks, and getting this done fast as. So hopefully you like the inside so far and the outside, and we just need to do some bling and some, I'll put that out of the road because I'm going to have to use my tools in a minute. So on my white cardstock that I have a scrap, you know when you cut the card it has a piece left, that's where that extra piece was, and we're going to stamp on here. So we're going to be using our Versamark. I'm going to use the embossing buddy which you get with the kit, which I have the kit, and I use that. Where's my... I thought I left my gold on the bench ready. Oh, here I did. I did. It's over here. So this is not the Stampin' Up one. The other one in the drawer is that I can't pull out because I'm just too hard to get to it. So I just use the Versamark. Alright, and we're going to put "'Tis the Season" in the middle. No rocking. Finger on the end. Put that over there for a clean. Okay, now I've got a bit of white in there. Excuse me. Oh, this powder. I'm just cleaning that out because I had a bit of white in and I don't want it to. Alright, so we're going to get our copper. It is copper. I put gold embossing, so I have to fix that up too, don't I? So this is copper. Now all the instructions will be on the beginning of the card. Okay, just going to give it a good dash. Alright, now I'm going to turn it over and give it a little flick to get the last little bits off. And see, there's a little piece there. I always have a tiny little brush if it doesn't come off. And see, there's still a little few dots there. I don't want those to, because they'll pick up and come straight into little dots everywhere. See that piece there? A little bit like I'm a surgeon. Oh my goodness. Could have sewed my boy's leg up. Where is he? Get up, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Alright, now I'm going to just turn my little heat tool on over here for a second till it warms up. It's coming. Okay, so now let's look at this when it goes gold. Oh my goodness, I love it. Look. It's just, isn't it just so beautiful? Well, they are noisy tools though, aren't they? And that's it. Oh, look at that. Let's just, now the good thing about the Stampin' Up thing is it just goes in the bottom and you tap it, and it's wise to get your brush and get that colour out, because otherwise next time you use it you've got dots in your of the last colour you've used, and you don't want that, because I had to throw out white the other day because I did it in class. I was thinking, oh, and everyone's doing it and then dropping it and putting it here and getting marks on it, and it's not just them, because I'll go to do something and I don't realise I've done it, so I'm not just blaming them, but I saw it and I thought, oh, how embarrassing, it's not looking white anymore. So I bought some more Okay, there's all my tools, so they all just fit in there. And where's my embossing body? So it comes with tweezers, the embossing body, and something else. Okay, and again, I'm going to put that up on dimensionals. If you've got half the card up, you might as well. Getting a lot on this, aren't I? Probably put those other ones a little closer together than I needed. Lucky I've got fingernails at sometimes because you can get them in. Alright, so just get my string out, twine out of the road, and pop that under there. Now, is that correct? Yes. Now bling time, bling bling. Bling bling. Along with my wasabi tape. Put all those out of my road. Bling bling bling, here it is. Oh look, there's some more leaves there. But no, I think I've leafed it enough. There's more gold, that'll come onto another card. And we have used the beautiful big red ones. They're inside the packet, so I have to pull it out. And I have got a big one there. And a big one down here. And the medium, where was that? Up here. And another medium. Oh, I don't think it's going to fit there. And then the last one is in under there, but I can't see that, so I'm just going to put it down here. Okay, so there is an easy card made, guys. And I will definitely see you next week live. Leave me a message, share my video, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love it. Say hello. So, alright, and now if I sounded a bit boring, it's because I've got no one on. I'm talking to myself. I'm not used to doing that. I'm used to having an audience. So all I can do is say thank you very much, and I hope I'm not too boring. And we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.